Hello, hello. I'm jumping on solo this morning. Maybe we're going to have a no-show class, and that's totally fine. I'm here. I'm going to do this. We're going to get started on our mobility this morning. Hopefully, some people join in uh, as we get going. I know some people don't come in for the mobility. Come on down to your right knee, untuck those right toes, left foot forward. When you're ready, take a nice big sweep of those arms, sinking deep into those hips. We've got full body today. Lots of good stuff coming your way. Breath in, sweep it forward and up, sinking deep into those hips, tracking that left knee over those toes. Exhale to release one more time. Big breath in, sweep it forward. Hold this one here, arms up overhead, get those shoulders back, or take the hands towards that knee for 3, for 2, and for 1. Release that forward fold over the left leg. Flex through those toes, pull them up towards the face. Come into a little rock forward and back if that feels okay for you. Taking it forward and back, taking it forward and back. Oops, what do I need to do here? There we are. Sorry, there we go. And then hold that hamstring stretch, and then take that right hand up and over top of that left leg. Think of driving that left hip back behind you, breathing into that hamstring there. Take one more breath in. Left leg is in front, exhale. Walk those hands around. So you're coming into a half tabletop position here. Extend that left leg straight out from your hip. Okay, taking those shoulders over top of those wrists. Turn my side here, there we go. And then take those hips back towards that right heel. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning, Aunt Caroline. Taking it forward on the breath in. Exhale to take it back, getting that nice stretch through the inside of the left leg, as well as your child's pose stretch. One more time, breath in forward. Exhale back, holding right hip towards right heel. Walk your hands over to the left. See if you can reach those right fingertips a little bit further forward. Press into that right hip, breathing there. Oh, all of the good feels. Take one more breath and then switch it up. Okay, come on up, left knee down, right foot forward. And when you are ready, take a nice sweep of those arms, sinking deep into those hips, taking it forward and up on the breath in. Exhale to release. 2 more times. Breath in, take it forward and up. Exhale to release. 1 more time. Breath in. Taking your time. When you've made it to your 3rd one, hold it there. Track that right knee nice and wide. Sink deep into those hips for 3, for 2, and forward fold over the right leg. Taking those fingertips down towards the mat. Bend through that knee. You can come into a rock forward and back here. Pulling up those toes, flexing the feet. Oh, getting into that hamstring and calf. Always the good feels there. And then hold that hamstring stretch when you are ready. Take the left hand up and over top of that right leg. So just a nice little twist, very minor twist. Keep thinking of driving that right hip back behind you. Take a big breath in there. So good. Walk those hands around to your left. Extend that right leg out right from the hip. Planting that foot on the floor if you can. Take a breath in, shoulders come forward over wrists. Exhale, hips come back. Oh, all of it. That lateral for me is always the good one. Breath in to come forward. Exhale to go back. 1 more time. Breath in, forward, shoulders over those wrists, taking your time. Exhale to take it back. Hold that half child's pose position. Walk those hands over to your right. Left fingertips reach a little bit further forward. Oh, a nice lateral stretch there. Take 1 more breath. And then making your way up to tabletop, hands and knees. Let's come into our cat and cows. Make sure the shoulders are stacked over wrists, hips over knees, toes tucked or untucked, you choose. And then when you are ready, take that big breath in, lifting your gaze, lifting your tail. And then exhale, tuck the tail. Pull the navel in, puff those shoulders up as much as you can. Drop your chin towards your chest. Making your cat and cow your largest range here. Going slow, you can close your eyes, really connect with the movement here as well as your breath. 1 more full cat and cow wherever you are. Breath in to lift. Exhale to round. So good. Okay. From there, we'll take those hands slightly further in front. Tuck your toes if they're not already. Lift your hips up and back to your down dog. Give yourself a nice little pedal here. Pressing through opposite foot as you extend and bend the opposite. Oh, that lovely stretch through the calves and the ankles. Always so good. From here, we'll take a nice big step forward with your right foot, lower your left knee down, untuck your left toes at the back, shift your weight into your left hand, take a nice sweep of that right arm, open chest and shoulder. That's your breath in, exhale, high release, exhale, wrap and rotate. Do that again, 2 more times. Big breath in, opening it up. Exhale, wrap and reach. Coming under towards those left ribs as you reach under, 1 more time. Breath in to open. Sinking deep into those hips as you move here. Then the right hand's gonna come back down towards your mat, tuck your left toes at the back. Bring your right leg back to meet the left. Take another little walk and pedal out in that down dog. And then from there, you'll take a nice big step forward, left foot, lower right knee, untuck right toes at the back. Shift your weight into your right hand, sweep the left, up and open. Oh, all the good feels. Exhale, wrap and reach. Good, keep going there with the breath. Good rotations, again, getting to those end ranges for you. 1 more time, big breath in. Amazing, exhale, wrap and reach when you are there. Once you have completed 3 of those, you can take your left hand back down, tuck your right toes at the back, pivot yourself around into a nice wide straddle. Now, we don't have lateral lunges today. That's a joy to hear, but we are still gonna work into those hips this morning, getting them prepared for, we've got sumo squats, or there is that external component there. Taking it from right to left, maybe adding in a little nudge with your elbow to the inside of that knee, helping that external rotation. That always feels good. Keep that going for 3, for 2, and for 1. Coming into your center straddle, heel toe your feet into roughly squat distance, and then take those hips right down into your deep squat. Take those elbows to the inside. You can come hands to prayer. You can come fists. We want to think of nice long spine here. A lot of the times we sit into it, we want to pull ourselves up and out. Nice proud chest. Take 1 more big breath in right there. And then exhale, release and fold over those legs. Heel toe your feet in now to hip distance apart. You're in your nice little forward fold. You can go from side to side. You can take those hands in behind those legs to give an extra pull. Wow, the hamstrings this morning. Ooh. Okay. Thank you, Tuesday lower body. Micro bend those knees, tuck your tail, leave your upper body nice and heavy as you roll up and stack to the top standing. Okay. Make your way to the top, take your feet into sumo. Good morning, Jewel and Susan. Take yourself into your sumo squat, big lateral reach right and left. Oh, getting into the side body. Also core for me today as well. I'm not sure if that's still yoga or the front loads in our lower body. Wow, taking it from right to left, all of the good feels this morning. Keep going here for 3, sitting low, tracking those knees wide for 2, and for 1. Okay, hamstrings, shoulders, not balancing, standing on 1 leg, heel in the front, hips go straight back behind you, sweep those arms all the way up and around, getting that lovely, beautiful shoulder rotation at the top. Opposite heel goes down, sweep the arms up and around. Alternating right and left. Okay, keep it up right there. Big circle around, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're gonna come into either a march, high knee, you get to choose, jog on the spot. We're gonna get our bodies warmed up this morning. Wherever you are, whatever one you are choosing, make sure your arms are involved. So even if you're in your march, get the arms in it as well. Keep moving there. Nice job. Okay, getting into the hamstrings. Heels are gonna come to the back. Again, you can do this one in a march or in that jog. Activating those hamstrings. We're gonna take it into a right-left hop or step in 3. And then essentially, speed skater 2, side to side, right to left. Big step or jump, you choose. If you are stepping, you can take the foot back and tap that toe, if that's your preference, or you can come into that stability. 3, 2, 1, jumping jack, final 1. Tapping right and left or jumping those feet apart. Big arms here. If you can, maybe you're gonna do 2 taps, 2 jumps. You can mix it up a little bit. Maybe you're gonna go straight for those jumping jacks. You choose. Keep that up. Whoa, mixed up my arms. 3, 2, And time. Nice job, everyone. Okay, good morning, welcome, welcome. Good evening to my aunt. All right, we got a lot of work to do today. I say that every time. We jammed so much in our time together. All you need are your weights today. Also, a lot of this can be done body weight. Some of the upper body strength dumbbells are required. Okay, 5 exercises per circuit. A lot of it is combination movements. So we jam it all in, starting with a deadlift calf raise combo. So lower body to start. So those weights will slide down the front of those legs, feet are hip distance apart. We hip hinge down, we squeeze to stand, weights come to your side, calf raise 1, calf raise 2. Hinge down, squeeze to the top, calf raise 1, calf raise 2. I'm gonna go through this super quick. I'll give all the cues when we get there. Keeping your feet hip distance, bicep curl, rotate Arnold press, back down, undo your bicep. Bicep curl, Arnold press, and create that tension on the resistance on the way down. Then we're coming into a lovely little combination on our mat. Okay, military push-up is our theme today. Get used to those, I'll tell you what those are. We have 10 mountain climbers. You have the option to march in that plank position, driving the knee into the chest, or run it out. Then you can option to drop the knees, 1 military push-up. Back in, so forearms down, press up, 10 climbers. 10, 1, 10, 1, 10, 1. We're there for a minute. Ooh. Okay, we have a resistance crunch on our backs. Cross those arms, create an X in the forearms, press the hands to the knees. Come up. As you come up, press the knees into those hands, release. Press, release. You're creating your own tension for that core. We finish in a forearm plank, front tap. So on the toes or on the knees, you choose. Reach forward tap, reach forward tap. We're going through that 2 times through. We get started with the deadlift and calf. Good morning, Robin. Grab your weights, hinge down, 1 deadlift, 2 calf raises, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, everybody. Oh, that got me warm. Okay, feet are hip distance. Hip hinge down for 1, squeeze to stand. Weights come by your side. Calf raise 1, calf raise 2. Hinge it down, 1. Strong deadlift, flat back. If you were around on Tuesday, we had lots of deadlifts. We know that hip hinge pattern. Coming up onto those toes with control. So you want to do 1 deadlift, lift the heels, slowly lower, lift the heels, slowly lower, activating core the entire time. 1 deadlift, 2 calf raises. Oh, okay. Feeling all the feels through those ankles, definitely. Good stability going on in there. Taking your time. You have 15 seconds left. Keep it up, keeping those weights nice and close as you hip hinge down. They slide down the legs to your range. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, bicep curl, Arnold press, feet hip distance apart. Give a soft bend into those knees. Curl in, rotate, press overhead. Release back down, palms face you, release your bicep curl, slow to lower. Power up, slow to lower, slow to lower. All right, making sure you have a slight tuck of your tail. Okay, so that's gonna activate the lower core. And that means as you tuck and squeeze your glutes, you can barely push any of those weights into the low back, which we are protecting by engaging that core. Press your feet into the floor, so toes are down, nice and active. Release down slow. Keep going there. 15 seconds. We're there for a full minute of reps. Take your time, create that tension. Power on the up. Curl press. Slow to lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 10 mountain climbers, 1 military push-up. Option to march, option to run it out. You have 10 and 1. Now, maybe you lower the knees for your military, maybe you don't. All right, and then you're back to those climbers. Also option if you have a workout bench and you need a modifier, you can do that on your bench. Down, down, up, up onto that bench. Driving those knees in if you need a little bit less for those shoulders. Okay, keep going here. This is considered a little bit of our higher intensity component for the round. Getting that heart rate up, driving those knees in. Again, you can take it into a march, squeezing that core, pressing the hands into the floor. Woo! Okay, This is gonna get real fun real quick. Keep driving those knees in. You've got 10 and 1 for 5. Nice job, everybody. 4, 3, 2, onto your back. Flip yourself over onto your back. Hands create a nice cross, forearms. Press those hands to the knees. Come on up, resist your crunch, release, press. Those knees are pressing into those hands. I'm gonna turn this way so you can see. Press and crunch, release. Press and crunch, release. Think of strong intent in that core. Oh, squeeze, breathe. Squeeze, breathe. Keep that up. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it over, forearm plank, reach forward and tap. Option to be on those knees. Tap forward right, tap forward left. Now, what we want to try to do is not rock our hips. If you're on your toes, your feet might be a little bit wider apart. If you're on the knees, think of really engaging through that core as you tap and reach forward. Oh, the abs this morning. Keep it going, team. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Well done. Woo! Abs for me, abs for me. Okay, we have a sip of water if you need it. We go right back to those deadlift, calf raise combo. All right, feet come back to hip distance. We hinge it down, flat back, squeeze to stand, 2 calf raise at the top. Let's go. Hinge it down, flat back, big squeeze to the top, those weights slide down, those legs, 2 calf raises at the top. Let's go. Whoa, okay. All of the feels this morning. We're killing it, amazing. Good morning, Alyssa. I didn't see you jump on. There she is, there she is. Hinging it down, sliding the weights down the front of those legs as close as you can as those hips go back, yes. Making sure you have a soft bend in those knees though, so your legs shouldn't be locked out. Make sure you have a nice little soft bend that helps support that low back. Nice job, Robin. Yes, well done. There we go, well done, everybody. Let's go, Tanya. Nice job, Jewel. Let's go, Elise. Slow to lower down the front of those legs. You have 10 seconds, 2 calf raises. We look good this morning. Well done, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you switch right up to upper body. Feet are hip distance apart. Bicep curl up, power. Rotate, press, power. Slowly release back down in the bicep as well. Power up, rotate, press. Squeeze the glutes. You've got lots of engagement through the whole body here. So you have that little tuck of that tail. Toes are pressing into the floor. Power on the up, resist on the way back down. So good. Okay, so final time through, we switch our circuit after we're done those next 3. Still lots of work, still lots of work. Mountain climbers with your military push-up are up next. Now maybe you're like, I'm gonna do mountain climbers the entire time. It's a lot of mountain climbers. Mix it up if you can with that military push-up for sure. Gives a little strength as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release those weights down, come into your plank position, drive those knees in for 10, shoulders stacked over those wrists, choosing the speed of your mountain climber, option to lower those knees, 1 military down, up into your plank, drive the knees. Now, also make sure you're not leading with the same arm every time. If you notice that you always lead with the right, try to lead a couple of those in your left or alternate if you can. Oh, let's go. Down, down, up, up in your military push-up, driving those knees into the chest, choosing the speed that feels good for you. Shoulders over those wrists. Woo! 15 seconds remaining. Let's go, team. You've got this. 10 and 1. That is a lot for those shoulders. Strong plank. There's more to come. Don't worry. 5, 4, 3, 2. Flip it over onto your back. Resisted crunch. Cross those forearms. Hands to legs. Press in. Hands push into those legs as those legs drive into the hands. Crunch, press. Low back down to the floor. press crunch. Creating lots of tension in through that core. Press and crunch. Knees come into those hands, hands into those knees. Resist and crunch. I like to exhale as I come up. That helps me really brace the core. It keeps that nice tension. Okay, we're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, flip it over. Final forearm plank with that reach and tap. Option to be on those knees, option to be on those toes. Right, left. You are trying to get extension in that arm as you alternate from side to side here, tucking that tail. Option to be elevated as well on this one if you need that. All right, keep it going here. Tapping right, tapping left. So good, let's go, Elise. Nice job, Alyssa. Let's go, team, let's go. Everybody's working hard. Squeezing that core as much as you can. So good, 4, 3, 2, and time. Amazing. Okay, this is your rest in water. I'm gonna go quickly over through second circuit. That was about 9 minutes straight of work, so well done. Okay, sumo dead to sumo squat transition to sumo squat. Okay, sorry, sumo dead to sumo squat. That is what we're working on. Toes turn out. We did some of this on Tuesday. This is now a combo. You're coming into your deadlift. So flat back. As soon as you get to your range, we drop the hips back down, squat and stand. So deadlift, squat, squeeze, stand. Pause. 1, 2, 1, 2, squeeze, stand. Number 2, some more shoulders for you. Same stance through those feet as the bicep curl combo. We come into a V raise. So I'm creating a V with my arms, just above parallel, lower down, upright row, down. V raise, upright row. The whole time I'm not shifting myself back, I'm actually tucking my tail so I'm in a nice hollow position as I make my shifts in that front loaded position. Okay, we're back into our plank here. You have 6 plank jacks, or tap right, tap left, 3 each side. 1 military. Wasn't lying that those militaries come in a lot. Then we come into our core. Another challenging one. Modifier, tap into the inside of the right ankle, inside to the left, outside to both. Okay, making it more challenging, you're going to come all the way up. Tap right, inside, left, inside, both. Outside ankles. Inside, inside, outside. Option to come all the way up or option to stay down and just work on tapping those ankles. We come into our forearm plank. Once again, there comes Zoe. We're going to march those legs right and left. So the heel comes up, pressing through those toes. Let's get started. Sumo dead to sumo squat combo. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, everybody. 1, 2 weights. You want to load it yourself up here. Turning those toes out. Hinge it down slow. Pause. 1, 2. Drop the hips. Transition to squat. 1, 2. Squeeze and stand. 1, 2. Hinge. Deadlift. Switch. Squat. The whole time, though, what I would like you to do is push those knees out. Okay, so hip hinge down. Lower to squat. Press, squeeze, and stand. Core is active here. Lowering those weights down. Again, like Tuesday, we want them below the belly button, then right below the chest. Squeeze and stand there. Hip hinge, sumo. Oh, we have some frozen screens today. Looks like we're having some glitches. Okay, not all of you. I can see some of you. There's Robin, she's there. We're good, Robin? Okay, good. Hip hinge down, flat back, push your hips back behind you, then transition the chest to come up. Yes, nice job, Auntie Caroline. Let's go, Alyssa. Well done, team. Keep it going here. We have 5. Nice, Tanya. Yes, Susan. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you're coming into your V raise upright row. Feet are hip distance. We create that V to the front, parallel, lower down, upright row. Elbows drive back. Making sure you're squeezing through those glutes. V raise, down, upright row. Making sure you're not fully extending through those legs either. Have a soft bend and then squeeze the glutes. This is slow and controlled here. Probably aiming for about 8 combos for that entire minute. Upright row, lots of shoulders. Now the joyous part is after this, we get to transition into those plank jacks for 6, 1 military. So that military makes that appearance quite a bit. If you're feeling like the shoulders are getting a little bit sore, you can also alternate right and left on this one, okay? So same thing for the V, 1 and 1. 3, 2, and 1. Come on down, plank jump. Let's go, team. In your plank position, 6 jumps, or tap right, tap left 6 times. 3 right, 3 left. 1 military, down, down, up, up. Let's go. Okay, this is gonna get tough. Those shoulders are gonna start to really feel this. You are gonna do your best to stick with it. The good news is we're past the halfway mark. Option, you can also be on the knees the entire time. Tap right, tap left. Really modify that for yourself, extending that leg out, and then coming into your military. 5, 4, 3, 2, onto your back. Okay, so you have that inside heel tap, right hand to left side to right, outside. Okay, or come all the way up. Lift the entire back off of the mat. That makes it a lot harder. If you are there and you want that core challenge, take it there. Otherwise, stay on your back. Cross inside ankle, double. Oh, you're gonna feel that regardless. That fires the core for sure. Keep it moving here, team. We flip over into our forearm plank variation in 5, 4, 3, 2, flip it to forearm, march the feet. Option also here, you need to be in on the knees. Lift and extend, or off on those toes if you can, marching it right and left. Focus on squeezing that core, squeezing those glutes, breathing. Breathing is key. Take your mind away from the movement and focus on that breath. You have 5, 4, well done everybody. 3, yes, 2, and time. Okay, quick little rest. We go through that one more time. Sumo dead to sumo squat. 1 weight, 2 weights, body weight. You choose where you are at. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. If you're resting and you need that extra little 10 seconds, take it and join right in. Let's go. Sumo dead. Transition to sumo squat. Push the knees out, toes into the floor. Hip hinge back. Weights come below that belly button. Give a pause in both. Squeeze to stand. Also, it was probably about 5 o'clock on Tuesday. I think I was sitting and doing some computer work and I got up and my legs were like, oh dear. Tuesday was fun. That's for sure. Let's go, team. We're almost there. Hip hinge down. Lower into your squat transition, press, squeeze to stand. Try to get those hips nice and low as you transition to that sumo squat. Press and squeeze. All right. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. V raise to your upright row. V raise front, lower it down, upright row. Drive the elbows back. Option again, like I said in that first round, if your shoulders, you're really feeling this, alternate it. So you're gonna go right, left, V raise, right, left, upright row, no problem. No matter what though, activate the core, squeeze those glutes. Oh my goodness. Okay, lots going on, Squeeze, tuck that tail, press the toes into the floor. 10 seconds. We come into our plank jack military combo, 6 plank jacks, 1 military. Ooh. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, team, into that plank position. Strong core here, shoulders over those wrists, tapping or jumping those feet. Maybe you want to do 3 and 3. Maybe you want to alternate tap, tap, and 1 jump. Take your variation. You can mix it up for yourself. Again, you can also be on those knees. Tapping right, tapping left, extending that leg out to a 45. And then into your military, down, down, up, up. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! We're so close. Keep it going, keep it going. We're getting strong today. We're sweating it out. Let's go. Keep moving as best you can. Tapping right, tapping left. Yes, Auntie Caroline, nice job, Elise. Let's go, you got this. Let's go, Robin, 3. Nice job, Alyssa, 2. Yes, Jewel. and 1. Okay, flip yourself over. Inside right hand to ankle, inside left side, outside double. Remember, your back can stay on the floor for this, or if you can come all the way up. Yes, Elise. Yes, Tanya, nice job. Inside tap, other side, and then outside to both. Drive those knees. Yes, nice job. Let's go, Alyssa. Alyssa, I think you can come all the way up. Yeah. She's like, what? That's a good one. We'll incorporate that one next. Let's go, team. Keep it up. Tap right, tap left, tap double on the outside. We've got this. Keep it going. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, forearm plank march. Final time right here. Onto those forearms, lifting those heels. Your feet are flexed. See, if you're on your knees, that's fine. As soon as I get really excited and really yell, Zoe comes down. She thinks we're done. Just checking in. Let's go. March it out here. Shoulders over those elbows. Squeezing that core. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Woo! Okay, that was a tough round. 1 more to go. Grab a water towel down, do what you need to do. Follow the combo. So if you haven't noticed, it's a lower body combo. We switched to upper body combo. We switched to a plank with military, core, plank, all of those good things. It makes sense. Okay, maybe you're not going to use weights for this next one. You can do this one body weight. Reverse lunge and pulse. You're going to step back to your reverse lunge. 1, 2, 3, step it in. Switch. 1, 2, 3, step it in. Making sure that those knees are tracking the toes. Okay, 3 and 3. I have to keep my weights. Bent over row and fly combo. We're aiming for 2 and 2. So as you come down, hip hinge, row, fly, row, fly, squeeze to stand. If you can stay in that hip hinge and continue to row and fly longer, you can. If only 1 row and 1 fly feels good for you to reset, that's fine too. Okay. Woo! We come into tabletop, hovering knees. Elbow to forearm, you're aiming for it. If you can't tap it, you're aiming for it. It is a lot of core here. You have 4 of those, so 4, 3, 2, 1, tapping that knee. Step it back to plank. 1 military, back into your hovering table. 4, 3, 2, 1, right, left, back to plank military. Okay. A crisscross leg lower for core. Arms by your side, you're gonna crisscross. Ankle, right, left as you lower. Right, left as you pull up. Repeat 30 seconds. Final forearm plank. We come into hip dips, getting into those obliques. Feet wide at the back, please. Taking the hips 1, 2 to the right, 1, 2 to the left. Rotating inside, outside edge of your feet, feet wide. Reverse lunge and pulse to start. Grab your weights if you're using them. 3 pulse right, 3 pulse left, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we're about 8 minutes left of work. 1, 2, 3, step it in. 1, 2, 3 on the other side, staying low. Keeping your chest proud if you can, okay? But for sure, track your knees over the front toe. 1, 2, 3, step it in. 1, 2, 3, step it in. Brace that core, track the knees. You can also hold one weight at your chest. You're lessening your load. You can also interlace the hands at the chest. You are already creating tension in those pulses. All right, so whether you're going weight or not, the legs will fire for sure. 1, 2, 3 at the bottom. Oh, 1, 2, 3 at the bottom. The fire today. We're creating a good one. Let's go, team. 3, 2, 1 at the bottom. We come into our bent over row and fly combo in 3, in 2, and 1. Let's go. Bent over row, bent over fly. You're trying to do 4 movements, so 2 of each. Bent over row, row, squeeze shoulders and elbows back, fly, and then squeeze to stand. Reset. Bend over hinge, row, squeeze those shoulders and elbows back, right? Not up by the chest. Pull the weights down slightly. Think of pulling shoulders and elbows. Yes. To spine, same thing on your fly. Shoulders and elbows back. 2 and 2, and then reset, stand. Holy moly. Okay, we're working. Row and fly for 2 each. Squeeze to stand if you need that. If you have it in you to do more than the 2 for that hip hinge position, it's a lot on that low back, so please be mindful of that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, bear position, hovering table. Knee tap in towards forearm or elbow. You are squeezing that knee in. You step it back, option to lower those knees. 1 military push-up, back to your hovering table. Knee tap towards elbow. 4 of those. Really squeeze that side body here if you can. This is a big oblique round. Woo! Hovering table, step it in, tap for 4. Right, left. Step it back to your plank. Option to lower those knees for the militaries. Let's go, Elise. She's got it. Well done, Auntie Caroline. Tapping that knee towards elbow, towards forearm. Making sure your knees are underneath of the hips in that hovering table. Okay, 10 seconds. Keep going. Let's go. Come on, Alyssa. You got this. I caught her. There she goes. Yes, into that table, knee to elbow. 3, well done, Elise. Let's go. 2, she's sweating and yawning at the same time. 1. Flip it over, crisscross leg lower. We're still into that core. My aunt's laughing. Okay, onto your back. Crisscross those legs as they lower down. Crisscross as they come back up. Try to re-get those feet so that they start and end over those hips. Yes. Point or flex the toes. Nice job, Jewel. Well done, Susan. Let's go. Press your low back the entire time. There should never be a gap under that back. We want lots of engagement as you lower down and as you pull back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, forearm plank. Take your feet wide. Dip 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Let's go. 2 over to the left. 1, 2, 2 over to the right. You are rotating onto the inside outside edge of those feet. Okay, drop the hips right over. Shoulders stay stacked over the elbows. 1, 2, and 1, 2. We have 10 seconds left, team. You've got this. Let's go. And we have 1 more round through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunge pulse. If you need a little rest before you start into it, take it. Otherwise, 3, 2, 1 in your pulse. 3, 2, 1, switch to the other side. Join me when you can. If you need a sip of water, if you need to towel down, take it. Remember that reverse lunge. We stay slightly forward into that front leg, and it's not a big lunge back. Make it smaller, in fact. Let's go. 3, 2, 1 at the bottom. Tracking that knee over those toes. 1, 2, 3 at the bottom. Step it in. I'm going to transition to body weight. My legs are on fire over here. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Keep that going. Okay. We're so close. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1 at the bottom. We got 20 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, team. You've got this. Keep it going. Keep it going. 2, 1. Bent over front legs, fly combo. All right, you have a soft bend in those knees as you come into that flat back. Row, squeeze shoulders and elbows. Those weights come to the bottom of the ribs. Squeeze the shoulders and elbows back. Release, fly, release. Row, squeezing. You want to think of that scapula, those shoulder blades pulling into the spine on every move. So both are squeezing back on the row and on that fly. Let's go, team. Okay, keep killing it. We got this. Home stretch, final circuit through. Let's go. Squeeze it back, row. Squeeze it back, fly. Resetting where you need it. If it's just after 1, that's fine. If it's after 2, amazing. If you're going longer, wherever you are at, keep that core braced and back flat. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, down into your hovering table. All right, the bear climber. Elbow, nope, knee towards elbow or forearm. You have 4 of those. Tapping in or aiming for it. Oh my goodness, does that ever fire up the obliques? Step it back to your plank. Option to lower the knees or not. 1 military push-up. Back into your hovering table. Tap knee towards elbow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is a tough one. Probably one of my new favorites. We'll be seeing that in the future for sure. Tap that knee towards elbow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeezing that core. Step it back to your plank. Option to lower those knees. Another option I didn't give, if you're in your table, you can keep the knees on the floor and still tap that knee in. You're still working that core. If those wrists are bothering you in any way, let's go, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, onto your back. Crisscross leg lower. Let's go. Hands by your side. Point or flex those toes. Lower the legs down. Press that low back. Making sure you can even check in with your hands. Is there a gap under there? Press your back down if there is. Start with the feet over those hips and return to that. Your leg lower is different than everybody else's, depending on the core strength. 5, 4, 3, 2, flip it over, forearm plank. We got those dips. Take the feet wide, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Final 30 seconds is right here. 2 to the right, 2 to the left, rotating on inside, outside edge of those feet. Maybe you're like, I'm gonna hold my plank and be strict and focus on the plank for my last 15 seconds. Let's go. Nice job, everybody. Keep it going. If you need to rest and tap out, that's fine. 5, listen to your body. 4, 3, 2, so good. Grab a sip of water. We're not done. Okay, everybody knows that. We got our finisher. But I will tell you this, it's less than 4 minutes and we're staying on time, okay. All the fun. This is where the real fun begins now. I love seeing Alyssa's face. She's so expressive over there. She's like, oh my God, Nat, you're crazy. Okay, you need 2 dumbbells for this one. You can make it work with 1. If you have the hex dumbbells where it's a flat surface and you feel comfortable being on those weights, I'm going to show both options here. We're coming into the human maker. And if you don't know what that is, you're about to find out. It's going to be 30 seconds of work in that human maker with an isolation hold for 20. The isolation, and we have 3 rounds. Simple, straightforward, it's just under 4 minutes of work. You're in your plank. Option to be on those knees. You're going to row on the right, row on the left. 1 push-up if you want to add that in. You do not have to. Step or jump those feet into a squat. Scoop the weights and press. That is the full. Row, row, push up, jump or step in, squat, press, repeat, 30 seconds. I'm not going to tell us the isolation holds because that's going to take up too much time. If you don't want to be on your weights, I didn't give that option. You can row, place your weight in the middle, switch row, give yourself that push up, jump or step the feet in, scoop and press. 3, 2, 1, let's go, team. This is it. Full body. We finish off super strong. 1 row on the right, 1 row on the left in that plank. Option to be on those knees if you need it. 1 push-up if you're fine to add that in. Jump or step, scoop and press. Repeat. Row, row. I always want to say row, row, row your boat on that. 1 push-up. Jump or step in, scoop and press. In that 30 seconds, you're going to maybe get 3 of those. Maybe 4. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're coming into boat pose. Come on down. Boat pose. Feet can be down. Reach the arms forward. Feet can be up. Try to keep your spine long. Holy obliques. Okay, we're breathing and hanging out here. Enjoy this. This is where we recover. This is where we catch our breath. We go back to those human makers in 3, 2, let's go. Right away, row, row in your plank, 1 push-up. Option to be on those weights, option to not. You can choose. Jump or step it in, scoop those weights, overhead press, right back down. I want to see it, team. Let's go. It's only 30 seconds for each of that. I know it's a lot. You have used a lot of strength this morning for yourself. We finish off strong right here. Rowing, rowing, 1, 2, 1 push-up, jump or step it in. Nice job, everyone. 4, 3, 2, chair pose. Chair pose, come on up. 20 seconds. Feet, ankles together, knees squeeze in, reach the arms forward or overhead. You can come to heart center if that feels good for those shoulders. Choose where you are at. Sit a little bit lower in your chair. See if you can squeeze your knees together a little bit more. Breathe. Take a big breath in. You have one final one coming up in 3, 2, last one. Let's go. Come on into that plank. Row right, row left. Jumper step. Feet in, scoop and press. Let's go. On repeat for 30 seconds. We have one final hold, and you are done. Yes, we're so close. Keep it going. Keep it going. Row right, left. One push. Scoop and press. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Sumo squat to hold. Turn those toes out. Get your hips low. See if you can get hips and knees in line. Get your hands away from the legs. Yes, breathe right here. Option to hold the weight if you want load. For my crazy people. Got a few crazies out there. Sit a little lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Oh my goodness. Amazing job, everybody. That was fun. I love full body. We didn't have a ton of HIIT in there. It was mainly all strength, lots of conditioning, but not a lot of HIIT, which is kind of fun, right? Look at you guys. All of the faces today. My aunt's dancing over there and it's like almost 9 o'clock for her. I'm like ready for bed. I would be in bed actually. Give me a flex, a high five. Awesome job, everyone. So good. I love it. That was your last free class for this week. There are lots loaded on the YouTube, on my YouTube channel. That's all I have to share. Tomorrow is the last day for the sale. So if you haven't gotten yourself, I think everybody here is good. So I don't have to repeat that. You guys know the drill. It's posted on Instagram. I'll be sending out a final email today as well. Let's stretch it out if you want to stick around for about 3 more minutes. We will do a quick cool down. If you have to run, have a fabulous Thursday, fabulous weekend, fabulous week ahead next week as well. Come to standing, feet hip distance apart. Take a nice big inhale, sweep those arms all the way up overhead. Enjoy that exhale to release. Good, do that one more time. Big breath in. Grab a hold of the right wrist, take your right foot behind your left, and give a pull over to your left. So you're pulling on that right arm, pressing that right hip out towards the side. Big breath in and out. Release that side, other side. Big breath in, sweep the arms up. Grab a hold of left wrist, pull it over to the right. Left ankle comes behind the right. A nice lateral stretch there. Big inhale, breathing into that left side. And out. Amazing job. We're going to come into a nice little quad stretch standing before we make our way down. Still heart rate might be a little bit high. Maybe it's coming down for you. Still focusing on that breath. Squeeze that knee in towards the standing leg, please. I hate when my email pops up. Let's give that a close. There we go. Tucking that tail. Take one more breath in on that side. And then release and switch to the other. Okay, that was hard. That was some serious work this morning. Okay, squeezing that knee in, tucking that tail, breathing here. And then slowly release that side. Make your way onto your back, onto the floor. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Give a nice little rock from right to left. Giving a nice little release into that low back. Oh, all the good feels, all the good feels. Let's extend that left leg out. Take your left hand to the outside of the right knee, right arm to a T. Pull the right knee in towards your body, and then over to your left side of space, coming into that beautiful twist. We do this one a lot. It's always so good for that low back and glute, and the hips. Breathing there, right shoulder is rooted. Take a big breath in here, and out. Good. Inhale that knee back in through center. Option to bend the left foot back, bend the left leg, plant the left foot, extend your right heel up to come into hamstring stretch, flex those toes. We did do a lot of deadlifts again today with the sumos, the first round of the regulars, all those good feels. On your next breath in, lift your head, neck, and shoulders, giving a nice big pull there. And then release that side down, switch it out. Left knee comes in. Oh, right leg extends out. Take your right hand to the outside of left knee, left arm to the T-palm down. Hug that left knee in and over to your right side of space, coming into your twist here. Again, focusing on bringing that breath to the low back, to the hip, all of the good things. Breathing here. Big inhale and exhale. And then on your next breath in, making your way back through center, option to bend the right leg, plant the right foot, extend the left heel up now, coming into your hamstring stretch. So good, so good. All the good feels. On your next breath in, you can lift head, neck, and shoulders. One final there. And then slowly release that down. Take your feet nice and wide. Windshield wiper those knees from right to left, just releasing anything through the hips, through the low back. Holy, my obliques aren't even feeling that one. Okay, let's tuck those knees back in towards the chest, rock along that spine a few times, making your way up to seated. We're gonna finish with a lovely forward fold this morning, taking those legs out, extending, flexing through those toes. Take one last big breath in here. And then forward fold over those legs. Your legs can be bent here, they can be straight. You can round your spine, lengthen your spine, grab a hold of toes, soles of feet, shins, whatever feels good for you. Breathing here for 3, for 2, and release. Amazing job. So good. Always feels good to finish off with a nice little stretch. Amazing job, everyone. Happy wherever you are, rest of your day. And that's it. I'm going to press stop, and then Andy Caroline, I can say hello to you, okay? Bye, Tanya. We'll see you soon.